In June 2024, in a case called Loper Bright Enterprises, the Supreme Court overturned a long-standing doctrine known as Chevron Deference. This doctrine, which goes back to 1984, held that when Congress passes an ambiguous law, the court should defer to federal agencies on how to interpret that law. One advantage of this approach is that the federal agencies have a lot of expertise in the areas where they are in charge. Under Chevron Deference, the EPA, FDA, and other federal agencies had broad authority when interpreting the law as they enforced regulations. However, the Supreme Court ruled that courts should have the final say in deciding what an ambiguous law means. Thus, the Supreme Court ditched Chevron Deference. Chief Justice Roberts, writing for the majority, said that Chevron was misguided because it was the court's job to interpret what ambiguous laws meant. On the other hand, Justice Kagan dissented, warning that such a decision would cause problems and undermine the expertise of agencies that must implement complex laws. This ruling shifts power from the federal agencies to the court. The way in which environmental regulations, healthcare rules, and other such policies are interpreted will be affected. This decision shows how the judicial branch can be a powerful actor in government. By rejecting Chevron deference, the courts reduced the power of the bureaucracy and empowered themselves. This decision also alters the policymaking process. Agencies may now face more legal challenges to their rules, and Congress may need to write laws with greater precision to avoid ambiguity. On one hand, this could increase accountability and limit what some see as unelected lawmaking. On the other hand, it may limit the government's ability to respond quickly to complex issues. The Loper Bright case and the rejection of Chevron deference shows how the court can reshape power in the federal system. Who should have power to interpret ambiguous laws? What are some of the risks and benefits of reducing agency authority?